They are going to lock that one away, so they did need, I guess, some frontline, but we saw this from Longzhu and it didn't work out. I mean, the Nautilus doesn't get enough money to be that tanky threat. However, still will get to that super strong stage. As Spirit's going to find Score. Score puts the Bramble back between them and is now actually going for the battle. They want to try and switch the aggro. Spirit steals it away and Score has to flash, dodges the Q, but no! It doesn't even matter as Spirit just jumps on him with the safeguard. My god, first blood, 1v1. And FREECS off to a brilliant start. MARIN just pressuring SMEB so far away from this minion wave.
Well, he fears that if SMEB is waiting, why not just proxy the wave and take the turret?
Oh my god, so Equalizer clears out that minion wave and that will be the turret falling. This is exactly what you were talking about, but good double stun there with the Slicing Maelstrom. The turret is still alive. The Q lands onto Score though, saving SMEB's life, you have to feel, as Spirit goes back in. But no one is going to die, and the turret falls down, so in the end, it doesn't even matter.
And it was the kick of destiny. It was a sick kick. It actually stopped Rengar mid-flight as they took the turret as well.
Just a little bit too far away.
Timing was good, though. They were shopping, so
yep,
was never going to be a real response as Pawn ignites.
Yeah, and there's the pull. The ignite does go down, like you said, but the shield comes in from Marta just in time. He can at least get himself into the pit. Comes
Pawn's coming as well.
Pawn is making his way around exactly. Spirit is going to get stunned. No, there's the equalizer actually just onto SMEB. The Score jumps over to the side. KURO needs to be careful. The ultimate does pop off, but there is the assassin's path and gets himself over the wall. KT unable to find anything. Everything going over to AFREECA. This game, once again, it is Pawn playing.
Agreed.
Absolutely fine, as MARIN and Spirit are going to catch up with SMEB, who's just trying to clear as many minions as he possibly can before he inevitably dies, and that's the second one for Spirit. Cleaning up here in the early game. They've just no pressure being put on them whatsoever, as now Crow's going to turn up. Pawn throws down the Hemoplague, the pulls there. Score is going to turn up, as there's a decent amount of damage coming out here. Pawn's just going to utilize it to get his health back. It's going to be okay. Damn it, we've given away gender. Score and MARIN fighting it out as, oh my goodness, arrow just going to be avoided. That's a goal, actually, from DEFT. It picks the gap if SMEB can actually get onto him, but there's the lightning rush. He wants to try and close this distance, but no. Pawn turns up late. So KRAMER is there. Whoa, the flash for flash. As the curtain call's not going to be able to find Marta.
Talking about MARIN as, you know, the player who's impressed him the most, the player with the best attitude. Yeah. To play like he does every time with that much experience tells you that he knows that little difference between overextension and maximization, as maybe we'll get that fight.
Yeah, Pawn's actually flashed his way in. He gets exhausted immediately and kicked back, as I believe the pull is still available. Gets behind his team, is now Score looking to try and jump in on someone, but doesn't actually use it. As SMEB waiting around the side. This is not the same Kennen. He's looking to try and kite, as DEFT playing well and truly at the back. This team fight hasn't properly broken out just yet. Equalizer not quite up. The kick was just used. KURO's ultimate is down.
I like how the false Gunblade storyline actually happened.
Yeah, I know.
We had a LeBlanc with
Gunblade.
Gunblade.
Even oh god, arrow's gonna land though onto KRAMER. He's exploding so much damage. He's trying to get something off before he dies, but no, not enough onto DEFT. What I was expecting to be quite a bloody series, to be honest. Both of these teams have been taking a lot of risks.
They don't
in their
know
game.
KT haven't backed.
Oh god. Marta and DEFT are going to turn up. SMEB's going to get in here. He does have flash and Slicing Maelstrom, remember. Can Score get the steal on this Baron as MARIN's taking a lot of damage? Equalizer doesn't do necessarily as much as we were expecting. Score gets in there, but it is going to be smoked away by Spirit. SMEB's in there. Oh my god, KT are tearing them apart. Triple kill there for the Vladimir in the mid lane, and KT going off the arrow. Oh my goodness, that was from downtown, but KURO, he knows how to move slightly to the right. And he's able to avoid it.
A bit of a sea change here. Atlas that was really well done by KT. They were surprised. The moment that Rengar wrapped around, they were really taken aback.
Yeah, and that's the kind of clever play that you expect from a team with Marta on it as Pawn, taking so much damage to the Inspire just as he pops out.
As we'll hold that thought, because Pawn's really overextended.
Yeah, Thrill of the Hunt is actually used, but Pawn's just dead. Don't know why he used his flash just there, as KURO's looking to try and chase after Score, both of the invisible, fast-moving guys.
Kennen could teleport.
Center turret is just going to be given up by KT. MARIN getting jumped on here by SMEB. Good equalizer placement, though, as SMEB needs to stack up this wit's end. MARIN is slowed down as there's the flash. SMEB! Oh, the Zhonya's! Another turret trying to land it, but no! Okay, the Q, not enough damage, of course. This is not AP Kennen. MARIN survives, and this is the type of battle that you expect between these guys as SMEB teleports out. Oh my, will he die?
No.
Poor Leandres, the fact that it ticks for current health damage makes it ridiculous.
The Deathfire touch does not, though.
That's
he fell to
true.
16 health from that particular dot. You're right, if there was a max HP damage, he would have died there. So SMEB gets away. Teleport is down for no gain, and now Score wants to kill MARIN.
Yep, and the arrow's going to land, and MARIN is most certainly dead. So that 2-minute cooldown that you were talking about, full effect. If it was on a 25-second cooldown, would have been fine. But no. It's just running around. Being invisible's fun, I guess. But there's the flash. Into the dredge lane they landed. The pick could be real here on to Score. Redemption comes down. Pawn just says, take me instead. It'll be fine as DEFT is going to turn up eventually. The arrow does land. Everyone on top of one another, but it's two picks, one after the other, and in goes KURO SMEB with another disengage ultimate here. But Spirit wants to lock him down this time. There's no flash to save him, and AFREECA FREECS, they get the fight that they were looking for.
And this time their priority in terms of fights is super smart. They have to take closest target because they have no way to dive onto Ashe in a normal fight. She should be behind shield.
Oh,
taking this as Mata overextends to recall. Lazy recall won't die.
Nice man trip W. Gonna keep himself alive.
Do bring out the minion wave in top, so no time was lost as they burnt down the health bar, and they will just proxy here. Look for double turret. Top lane turret goes down. Mid lane turret goes down.
We're heading very quickly towards that 10,000 gold lead. It is 36 minutes into this game, so we're getting towards that late stage. The Vladimir's at a position that he wants to be in. SMEB's feeling pretty good in a side lane, but the inhibitor is going to fall down for AFREECA FREECS, and they got the team fight they were looking for and transitioned it into exactly what they wanted. And he's going to tear apart MARIN, tear apart KURO. They don't have that big dedicated tank as now SMEB kiting Spirit around. That's arrow on cooldown now, and remember, it's a larger cooldown.
Equalizer.
Given this build as the equalizer comes in. Oh, Pawn has to go into his pool, but TUSIN immediately gets on top of him. KURO is going to pick up that kill, and Score is immediately going to die afterwards. The curtain call was there, and MARIN up in that front line on this Rumble that does so much damage. Oh, there's another flash.
Double
TUSIN
flash.
is so aggressive tonight.
They just want to end the game. There's only 4 members of KT. Good wave clear, but they're going to try for it.
Yeah, this sort
Look
of...
at that!
Oh, DEFT gets kicked back. Spirit is having the game of his life right now. SMEB's going to die at the same time. A double for KRAMER. Nexus turrets are going to be wiped off the map. And in such a strange game, AFREECA take down KT in what feels like just a step-by-step process.